Tech is back and it is soaring today. NASDAQ up 3.75%. A massive, massive rally from where we were because, as you guys remember, yesterday and these past 2 weeks, things were looking grim. Things were looking bad. We had the NASDAQ down huge, over 10.5% from its highs, and now it is roaring back. This is a classic example of being oversold. A lot of great stocks. Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft, Google, some of these big tech names get absolutely sold off too hard. And what are the stocks that are up big today? The same exact ones. We got Apple up 4.4%, back above $120 a share. We like seeing that. We really, really like seeing that. We have Amazon up another 4% as well, doing very, very well, trying to hold its gains. I'm hoping that it'll hold a little bit of a sell-off at the end of the day, but I think that this thing should close hopefully pretty strong. But regardless, a great day overall. You look at the VIX as well, down 8.5%. Some of the uncertainty is clearly dying down. I think people realize this was a grave mistake of overselling the tech stocks. Some of the stocks deserve to go down, yes. The high multiple, no sales, super spec stocks, those deserve to take a bit of a hit. But you look at companies like Apple and Amazon, those do not deserve to take the hit that they did. And it's sad to see when they get sold off hard, but yeah, they're bargains. At the end of the day, they are bargains, and you take advantage of that. I unfortunately was not able to take advantage of that. If we go ahead and look in the account, I think the transfer process is starting to finally work. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's starting to work. Our account is restricted as of right now, so I think that the process is working. And I'm expecting things to go pretty smoothly, hopefully. So we'll have to see how everything turns out and how everything goes. But, tech is back, and I think it's back in a big way right now. Like I said, we've clearly saw a giant overreaction and sell-offs. Even we look at Apple, from where this stock was just a month ago today, it was down 14% from its highs. We look at, down much more than that. I think about 20% from the very, very high. And look at NVIDIA as well. NVIDIA is showing a lot of strength as well. The 1 day for NVIDIA, oh my gosh, just a beautiful 7.96%. We called that out a couple days ago. I was saying this is a bargain. You want to look at this stock. I mentioned it for a couple reasons. That AMD as well. But I mean, we look at NVIDIA, we only have 4 of them, 4 long-term credit spreads. And, we're only down a little bit on it now. We obviously got in at about 520. So we still have a long way to go. But, just credit of $1,700 for the year, saying it's going to stay above 470. I consider that a pretty safe bet. And we're above 470 right now. We were under it yesterday. But tech is back, and there's a couple reasons why tech is back and why I believe that tech is going to stay back. One of the biggest reasons is earnings and numbers. If we go ahead and break down any of these companies, let's look at Apple, for example. You look at a quarter like this, just beats on every single metric. 111 billion in revenue, 28.76 billion in profit. Look at that year-over-year growth, 21%, 29%. Profit margins are increasing to about 26%. These are amazing companies that, unfortunately get oversold hard. And those are the ones you want to pick up because those are the bargains. Same thing as Amazon. Amazon gets sold off hard. Look at that, 125 billion in a quarter. That's 43% year-over-year growth. You have net income coming in at 7.22 billion. That's 120% year-over-year growth. And the stock is somehow getting absolutely butchered in the past couple months. It boggles my mind that they're down this much. You look at it how it was in September. I mean, this stock was down 17% from where it was in September. Like these are crazy numbers, and it deserves to be up. It deserves to be a lot higher. I still have a price target of 3,600 for the end of the year for this stock, and that's being pretty conservative as well, in my opinion. I think we can see a lot higher. Personally, I'm playing a little safer with my credit spreads. I think that it's going to stay above 3,100 by next year, and I'm obviously risking an insane amount on that, saying that it's going to be above 3,000 for this one, and then 3,100 for the other one right here. So we got about $80,000 on the line for all the Amazons in total. But I think it's going to be a good bet. I think it's going to pay off pretty well. 80,000 collateral. We can get 40. Our account can rise $40,000 more dollars from where it is now if it stays above 3,100 by next year. 41,000 actually. So you look at the account; it's sitting at 80, which means we're going to be at $120,000 in a year from now if Amazon stays above 3,100, which I think is a pretty safe bet. So these are the bets we're doing. These are the strategies we're doing. But tech is back. Interest rates are kind of being factored into it now. We saw things were a little bit scary at first. People were very nervous about these interest rates, and the VIX spiked up big because of that. If you guys know what VIX is, that's essentially the volatility index. That thing was spiking up big. It's obviously down about 25% from where it was, but you look at where it was in February, everything's chilling, doing pretty well. That thing shoots up 44%, 43%. People got nervous, people panic sold, and a lot of people sold at a very big loss. Okay, a lot of people sold at big losses, but you're seeing the EV sector as well absolutely soar today. You got Tesla up 18%. You got NIO above $40 today. Just incredible gains all across the board. Pretty big sell-off at the end of the day for most of these companies, unfortunately, but we're still holding. We still held 30/50, which is the big indicator, so I'm happy about that. I would love to have seen break 3,100, but unfortunately did not do that for Amazon. But overall, a great day in the market, finishing off just about $79,000 in the account. So yeah, I think it's overall a very great day, 10% gain. But like I said, we're not doing anything. We're trying to transfer over to E-Trade, and we got a little bit of time to wait on that. So we're going to be patient. We're going to wait. Hopefully the transfer process goes smoothly. But we're correcting back to where we were, where we belong, and I expect to see some more slow growth. Maybe not giant 3.7% NASDAQ days like this. I think that's a little unhealthy having giant days, but pops like this after giant corrections are definitely worthy and granted. And that's exactly what we saw. We saw some big drop-offs, 5% days almost, and then we have a nice little recovery day. So overall, great day in the market. People are realizing that interest rates aren't the worst thing in the world, and they're not going to absolutely kill all these earnings on these big tech stocks. And these companies are backed by numbers. At the end of the day, that's what these companies are. They're backed by how much money that they make, and they make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. So you hold quality companies like that, and those are the ones that absolutely soared today. Some of the other ones, some of the spec companies as well went up, but mainly just everything. Everything really just soared today. There was really no losers today in the tech space. So like I said, great day overall. If you're in tech, you made some money. Sometimes you just got to hold through those rough patches, because you're going to have them. You're going to have really rough patches in the market where you lose a lot of money. Our portfolio is still so far off highs, it's not even funny. We're still down $39,000 from where we were, or actually $43,000 from where we were. But it could be a lot worse. We were sitting very low at about 71,000 at the close of yesterday, 70 exactly when it really closed. So just a good day overall. We got some of our money back, and that's all we really can do. It's still a pretty rough week. Obviously, we're still down a lot, but we're not as down as much as we were. Like I said, we were at 69,000, and now we're at 79,000. So things can change like that. But I'm going to be watching it pretty closely, and hopefully everything works out well. So market's starting to factor in these interest rates and inflation, and we had a big over 10% correction, and now hopefully we're on the board to making these gains back. I expect tech to have a good year this year. I don't think it's going to have a blowout year like it has, but I still think it's going to have a pretty good year. So, stay positive, stay strong. If you truly believe in your positions and they're backed by great, solid numbers, you don't have anything to worry about. Just hold strong, and you'll be good in the end. So, anyways, guys, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.